Hey everyone, welcome back to the workshop. I hope everyone's doing good. So guys, hey, it's been a minute since you guys probably see my face. It's been like almost like a month. I've been making a lot of video game videos with friends and whatnot. But today we're gonna talk about the Iron Man suit. So before anything goes any further, just want to say that today, like I just said, we're gonna discuss the Iron Man suit. Um, I think for now I'll keep off the announcements. I think I'll put the announcements to the end. But just for those of you who are new to the channel, uh, welcome. So today I'm just going to be discussing the Iron Man suit project I'm working on currently. I'm working and building it out of Lego. And if you like this, subscribe. I gotta say that more in my videos because I think that's something I'm lacking. But yeah, moving on to the actual topic, the suit. Well, sorry, my desk is kind of a mess right now because I'm working on it. So currently I'm developing this right here. Now this looks kind of strange, I know. Essentially what I'm developing, let me remove this. It doesn't really need to be there. This is, if you guys remember a couple episodes, videos back, I displayed a missile launcher, which was this right here. These little spring-loaded shooters. Here, let me go back up. And it looked much different. That video was, ooh. And I gotta be more careful about that because that's happened a couple of times today already. Oh boy, this is. I just played those a couple videos back, like almost a month ago now ish, and I was just displaying. I was gonna add him onto his suit. I was adding onto his large plate, same plate I've been working on it. So I have been working on a new model of it, which is supposed to be much more compact in general because I want it to be smaller. So as you can see, it looks much more different than the other version. I basically tore it down and rebuilt it up like from scratch, much smaller. I actually think that this is a much better upgrade, not just in solid, like it's much more compact, but in literal, as in, um, it's much like when I was testing it yesterday, as I was working on it yesterday and Monday, just yesterday actually, I was testing it. The shots felt more powerful, and I'm not sure if it was because on the original mark, it had. Let me find the pieces real quick. It had like. Here, let me use the tool right here. It had these pieces, and it had them like right around here-ish, and it would stick out right. Not as long. It would stick out right around here though, and I think maybe it looked cool, but when it shot, I think it maybe like messed up the shot or slowed down the little like bullet it has. And because now that it's freed up, now there's just nothing on front here. It's just like the actual bullet, or not the bullet, the plastic piece. I guess I don't know, the plastic bullet. It fires much more efficiently. It feels like it like fires good. It feels much more powerful. Yeah, but basically the main gimmick of this new one is it's just more compact. I wanted to keep it, small because of the suit. And in addition to that, the reason I also wanted to keep it compact is this. So I don't know if I talked about this a couple of videos back. I feel like I did. But I have this little piece right here, if you guys can see. And this is a machine gun from a, okay, quote-unquote machine gun. It's part of a Lego set I have, which is the Marvel, I think it's the Avengers Compact, I think it's called. I had that Lego set. I got that Lego set a long time ago. I mean, you could tell it's the end from Endgame. So I think it's called the Avengers Endgame, Avengers Compact or something like that. There's a little helicopter that comes with the set, and then for the helicopter has this. So if I turn this will, let me put it more up. It will shoot. It shoots studs, tiny studs. Let me put it back, and you basically just put them on, and it shoots any stud. You just plug them in here. Let me put it closer up for the camera to see. Essentially, you just put the stud on there like that, and then yeah. So it has this little rod right here. It just goes in the middle. Put it in the hole right there. And if you turn it, you just saw right there, it will shoot. And where did that stud go? Oh, found it. That's been happening a lot in the shop, funny enough. So essentially, I attached it to this little piece right here that I have. And essentially, if I turn it, it will shoot, right? So why I wanted to keep it compact is I want to put these two together on the arm. Similar how the final version of the suit in the blueprint has, where it has like a small machine gun here, not actual machine gun, and a missile in the forearm, closer to the forearm, and it would be like this here, just for display, just to get an idea. So I've been working on that. I also completely tore down the arm, everything. There's nothing left. Like I tore it down completely, and I started rebuilding it again. So now we have this. This is supposed to go on the bicep, and this is supposed to be for the elbow joint. It's supposed to look a bit more. It's supposed to be much more ergonomic, and it's supposed to be much more easier to move and some things. Currently, you can see it looks kind of very, very like prototype-ish, very, very, not a lot on it, but I'm working on it. So right now, you can see this little piece sticking out. This is just meant for the moment because I'm trying to make a locking mechanism so I don't. If you guys remember the first prototype I had, it would like just stick bricks like this. Like this was what I was using for a while too when I was testing it yesterday. I would just stick bricks like that and then boom, closed it, right? But I don't want to keep like taking it, just assembling it basically and doing that. It's just not a thing I like to doing. So I'm using some Technic pieces and I'm starting to develop like a little like a locking mechanism, which I'm just gonna try to put like a rod through or something so it would just lock on and then just And by the way, this is just the bicep. I forgot to mention. This is just the bicep for the moment. Oh boy. Yeah. As you can tell, it's a prototype. So there's just a lot of been reworking lately. So I've kind of been just like messing up, reworking, messing up, reworking, messing up, and reworking. And sometimes it gets a little frustrating because it's like, like I'm not making any progress. But slowly but surely, I feel like I am making more and more progress. I think I lost a piece. Let me find it real quick. Should have like a spare. There you go. And there's just been a lot of that lately. Just refining, working on like this and that. And I think I put that the wrong way. It's not too important. Oh, I did. Yeah. That should work. It's been a lot of refining, a lot of reworking with the prior issues. The one thing I'm really struggling on, and which is why I only have this set up so far, is this. I'm trying to get it to turn with my like wrist like this, but I'm still figuring out the mechanism, how I'm gonna using like some of these pieces. Like my desk is just like a mess right now because of all the pieces I have gathered up. And I'm just kind of trying to figuring out, like I'm kind of just messing around with things right now, kind of just like messing around with Technic pieces to get an idea how they work and whatnot, so I can start like developing that wrist motion, because there's definitely, it's doable. I just don't know how to do it yet. So I'm kind of just like messing around with the Technic pieces to get an idea how they work, so then I can maybe conjure up a mechanism and then build it with the pieces. But it's been definitely taking time, and I definitely need more longer Technic pieces like these. But it doesn't look like I'm a mess. Just to have a clean spot right here, but there's plenty of pieces everywhere, pens and whatnot. But yeah, so far this is the big progress I made is this right here. This shooting mechanism. It does fire, like I said. The one thing I need to rework on this is not the trigger, the button. Like I said, last time it had a button as well that I built where you just push it down, it triggers the shot. But sorry, I kind of went off topic again. But back to the weaponry, I guess, if you can say so. But the issue is now I put it on the side a little bit, but because I put it on the side, you can see right here, I don't want to be in the line of fire. This would just be pushed down, but the other plastic bullet would go here. Well, I tried it earlier today, and when I pushed it down, it only shot this little hole right here, not this one. And it was like, it needs some refining because of the angles and whatnot. So I'm gonna definitely sorry about my nose, guys. So I'm definitely gonna rework on that so it comes out, it just shoots out better, it looks nicer, it stays compact, But definitely there's a lot of improvements, especially with this piece right here. I'm trying to see if I can find like some way to like kind of crank it or turn it so I go bam 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 bam. But I was also thinking getting like a Lego motor. I've seen those a lot. I mean, they kind of just turn. I think I've seen them. I might have to check them again, but they just turn. So I can just like install a motor and just like put like a button or something, and I push the button and then it just turns, and then boom, 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 it shoots, right? Really simple stuff, but I need to get the Lego motor. But yeah, there's definitely some progress. It looks like not like a lot right now, but I'm like working, refining, working and refining, and it takes time. It doesn't happen. I've only had like I only started working that's like last night ish, like an hour or two, or like Monday as well. So in total, this has been like 2 hours of work. It's part of my yawning. Ugh. And I also been busy with other things, so I haven't been able to fully like immerse myself into this. But yeah, there's definitely some progress. I'm making more progress. I was also thinking, just to put an idea out there, my 3D printers, by the way, guys, update on them before I get into it, because I said I was going to develop prototypes on them. They're still going to need some working on. I think next week I'm going to have a friend check them out, another friend check them out to get them all fixed up and just like the maintenance, everything they need. And yeah, so they should be soon. They should be working soon, and I can 3D model some stuff and start printing them out, printing out pieces, and um, yeah, like actually build like bigger stuff. I was also debating, since this may take some time. Hopefully, it doesn't. I don't think so. I still have cardboard scraps in the back, the ones that I originally used to build Mark 1, 2, and 3. Um, I was just thinking of somehow like creating cuts and things so I can sort of immerse Legos and cardboard at the same time and like sort of create this like combination of both for the suit and like yeah, if that makes sense. um I've been thinking about that, but there's some more refining needing to the idea, because I would need to make like holes for the studs and whatnot, and that could take a long time. But definitely that's maybe an idea on the horizon. I'm not sure because, like I said, I have other things and whatnot. But definitely when I start 3D printing stuff, it will make the process a heck of a lot easier. I could just set my printers to work during the night and then wake up and have stuff for the next video and for the um next like portion of the project, and I could just 3D print like alternatives, or if I need to 3D print a lot of something, I could just print a lot of it. And um yeah, I'm debating getting a new printer as well, another one in addition to these. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, and I'll give an update on that if it does happen soon or later. But that's definitely maybe a thing as well. But yeah, for right after the Iron Man suit, it's kind of laying low a little bit, but we're definitely getting, there's definitely progress being made. But before the video ends, I want to put out some announcements. So one, sorry about the not making the video game video yesterday. I was gonna play with someone, but I kind of got caught up in some things and it wasn't really made. So sorry about that, guys. Another thing, I think what I'm gonna do is this week. I'm on Friday. Um, I believe I should be completely free, so I'm gonna dedicate like a good portion of Friday's time to making a one of the pizza game videos. I think I'm gonna do the gameplay first, and then yeah, make like the gameplay, showcase bosses, and whatnot. Just talk about it in the yeah, just talk about like the game itself and like the bosses, how you play the game, gameplay wise, and whatnot. And then that's part of it, because I'm thinking about it, and the lore might be long because I there's a wiki for it. There's devlogs. I don't know too much about the devlogs. I'm gonna have to watch those. Um, there's a lot of reading to do in the game for the weapons in the game. Um, I have read a little bit of the weapons. I don't remember everything off the top of my head. Um, there's also some basic lore and some like other descriptions that are important that give away like little details. So it's gonna take a long time and it's gonna take a lot of research. Um, so that one might not. It's not necessarily delayed. It might be this week, or I'm gonna start this week and maybe have it by next Saturday. Or I'm still kind of figuring things out. But for sure, I think the gameplay video will be this Friday. Another thing is I think I might do a gaming video tomorrow. Um, so it's kind of strange thing I'm gonna bring up. I have this strange tradition for about 2 years now, where every Thanksgiving, I essentially play this game on Roblox called Your Bizarre Adventure. It's a really weird tradition. I don't know why I do it. Essentially, it happened when like 2 years ago, where I was eating with my family and whatnot. And afterwards, I got on my phone. And I was just kind of scrolling, and I went on YouTube and I watched someone play a game of it. Or I just found it by accident. I just scrolled and I found it on YouTube, and I started watching someone play it. And I was like, I'm gonna play it. Just started playing on my phone, right? And I did it. And I played it for like 15, 20 minutes, right? And then I was like, okay, I played something else and whatever, right? And then that went on my day, right? And then last year, I did it again. I kind of just sat down and started playing again. It became like a strange tradition out of nowhere. And I think I'm gonna do it because it's just funny now. I'm gonna play it tomorrow, but I think I might make a video out of it, just me playing the game in general, because it would be kind of funny, and it's just kind of like continuing the tradition in more public version. And it's just funny in my opinion that I accidentally created a tradition just because I started scrolling on YouTube and found someone playing the game. And yeah, so tomorrow's video might be just me playing Your Bizarre Adventure on Roblox for a little bit, just playing the game for fun and whatnot. But yeah, that's just about it, really. I'll give more updates on the suit and the 3D printers and the other video as time goes on. And yeah, that's about it. Well, thank you guys for the love and support, guys. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done. The Really thankful, really, for the support I've gotten over like the 6 months now. I think, yeah, sixth. I'm not. I don't want to say it because everyone's gonna start saying 6, 7 in the comments, but the sixth or the seventh month of this channel. So thank you guys so much for being there, for supporting me. It's been a blast. I really like this, and I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as I can. I'm gonna enjoy, have fun, show you guys what I'm working on, and kind of put a piece of me in the internet, or on the internet. Sorry, but yeah. And it's kind of me being thankful because it's also Thanksgiving. But in general, we should all display gratitude every single day. We're alive and we're breathing, and that's a big thing, whether we realize it or not at times. But thank you guys so much for the love and support, guys. Take care, everyone. Um, Remember, Jesus loves you, and be grateful for everything you have. And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Love y'all 3000.